came up with a little game, and it's called Hungry for Success.
Oh, I like that.
They like their food in sports that cheered or booed, but who eats more or less, and who is hungry for success? So I went on some websites, and
But you can't talk about that.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what they were. And found some interesting facts about diets and calorie intakes and things. So I've just written a few questions for you to see if you know things.
To take a random guess at.
Yeah, to take a stab at. No, this is not so much of a guess. It's not as bad as my last quiz. So, first question. This was in a 2015 survey, which is actually important. Who of these two ate more in a day in their regular training sessions, their sort of training season days? Usain Bolt or Ryan Lochte, the swimmer?
2015 is important.
Well, it was important because that is when these statistics were taken from.
Okay.
And I've read other articles that said different for Lochte especially.
Okay, so if I'm going to go through all the numbers I have in my head.
Yeah. Make sure you're going for the 2015 numbers.
Yeah. So in my head, it's Ryan Lochte.
My head. I
don't know.
can see that. Lochte, the swimmer. Swimming is very high impact, isn't it?
Yeah, and Usain Bolt's races are very short.
They are.
And he is very slim. And Lochte is fat.
Eats a lot, Usain Bolt. He said, I've got a stat here. In Beijing Olympics in 2008, over the Olympics, he ate 1,000 chicken nuggets.
How long are the Olympics though?
About 2 weeks.
So
that's a lot.
Over 14 days. That's less than 100 a day.
Exactly. But not by much. Yeah, a lot.
But if that's all you're eating.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's say you're an athlete, so 4 meals a day. That's only 25 nuggets a sitting.
Only. These are chicken muck nuggets as well, so they're quite big.
Yeah, and full of all the good bits.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with
You're going to stick with Lochte?
Yeah.
You are correct. That is, I was trying to trick you because I thought you wouldn't have put it in if it was Lochte, would it? It's too obvious. But it's not by much.
No.
Ryan Lochte, his diet in 2015 was 5,768 calories per day. And Usain Bolt apparently ate 5,453 calories per day.
Oh.
And like Lochte, he must be doing a lot more work, surely. Like swimming is much higher impact on your body. So Bolt must have been training for ages to get rid of those calories.
Yeah. Well, they say you have to like jog for 8 hours to get rid of a Big Mac.
One chicken nugget. Oh.
and a chicken nugget's about the equivalent. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Ryan Lochte, though, in 2016 Olympic year, he upped his intake to 8,000 calories. So that was his regular season calorie intake was only 5,000.
And sunk.
Yeah, turned into an iceberg and sank. Okay, same lines. Andy Murray or Conor McGregor? Again, it's calorie intake per day.
Conor McGregor strikes me as somebody who would drink quite a lot.
Of beer?
Yeah.
He's Irish.
Which would be very calorific. However, that might be uncounted calories. So that's his true. Calorie intake will probably be defined for him by his, nutritionist.
Yeah.
And then he's just drinking on the side.
He's just got loads of whiskey everywhere.
Just 3,000 calories of beer.
Just beer. Yeah, it'd be beer. That's a high calorie intake, isn't it?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Conor McGregor, obviously a fighter.
Yeah.
So he's going to need protein for getting the fights on. But not necessarily calories.
Andy Murray's quite a big chap, isn't he?
He's tallish.
He looks dense.
Yeah, definitely dense.
He looks full. He hasn't missed a meal,
dense.
has he?
He has not missed a meal, never in his life. Yeah, he's quite stocky, isn't he? He's not Novak Djokovic. Djokovic is much more stringy.
So if anything, maybe his should be lower because they're trying to like.
Stop eating so much.
Yeah.
His mum's like, put the fork down.
Put those chicken nuggets down. Put Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt. If Usain Bolt walked off a cliff, would you? Yeah.
So now it's tricky. Was it what they were actually eating or what they were meant to be eating?
Well, this is their reported amounts. It was actually quite hard to find this information. It's not that well publicised.
I wonder if they keep it secret for like professional reasons.
Yeah, so particularly for current stars, it was harder to find the information than for like obviously Andy Murray's a little bit out of the limelight at the moment, as we talked about earlier.
I'm going to say Andy Murray.
You reckon?
Yeah, because he's a chunky fellow.
Because he's a big lad. Again, you are right. Tick. Andy Murray, 5,500 calories per day. A lot. And very healthy, though. Yeah, very healthily. But just a lot of calories because he's training.
Healthy for a real person or a Scottish person?
Yeah, he only deep fried some things. Get that rice out of the deep fat fryer.
Brown rice, though, isn't it?
Brun. Yeah. Conor McGregor, only 3,816 calories per day, which is quite low.
Quite less than me.
I reckon I ate more than that, yeah. But again, quite healthily, and not so many carbs. He was talking about his training regime, and he said he just does whatever he feels like that day. He doesn't have like a set schedule. Like he'll just go to the gym.
He must feel like quite a lot, though. To be as good as he is, he must.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a professional athlete, so he doesn't just not train, but he doesn't do like today I'm going to do weights, today I'm going to do this, that.
Yeah,
he would go to the gym and see there was a class on and be like, oh, I'm just going to do that class, do this high intensity class or spin or whatever.
Today I'm going to beat up this person, throw that bus. Yeah. Nothing written down.
Whatever I feel like, really. Whatever comes along.
I'll throw bins at anything, mate.
He's got that on a t-shirt. Okay, question 3. This is a different tack. Which of these sports, according to the internet, burns more calories per hour? Golf or volleyball?
Burns more calories per hour.
Yep. This is assuming that you are 91 kilograms heavy, like you as a person are 91 kilograms. That was how all these sports were worked out.
All right. New Year's, got a resolution.
I would have assumed more.
Golf or
91
volleyball?
kilograms is a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot more than me.
Yeah. I think it's more than me. Don't put that face.
If you say so.
That's why I tell my Weight Watchers group anyway.
Volleyball is very energetic.
Yeah.
And you play it indoors, so you get sweaty, so you probably lose calories that way.
Yeah, I have to play indoors. Play outdoors if you want. Beach.
Generally warm.
Yeah, generally warm. Definitely, yeah. So the high sweat count.
That's a tough one, though. There's a lot of walking in golf.
There is. And the swing itself in golf is quite intensive. Like, it's a lot of muscle groups all working together. It's pretty much whole body exercise golf because you're walking as well.
Gets your heart rate up. Yeah. I've been told somewhere that for the same distance, walking uses more energy than cycling.
Yes, I think that is right. Cycling is very, very easy. Like, it's very good at conserving momentum. Or
but cycling surely is more work, because work is energy over time, and you get there in less time.
Yeah, that's a good point. Work is energy over time, but you don't put as much energy in. for like recreational cycling, I would say.
So maybe they. I guess if you're moving the same mass, the same distance, the work should be the same.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. Like, if I cycled,
so in that case, yeah, it would be less energy. Yeah.
If I cycled for an hour, I feel like I would use more energy than walking for an hour.
Feel like it. But would you?
I don't know. Maybe, but I cycle quite intensively. Like, I don't cycle.
You don't walk intensively?
Nah, I'm lazy. Lazy walker.
Fun story.
Here we go.
One night, leaving a recording session.
Yeah.
I was driving home, and this woman, dressed in sort of normal clothes, civvies, I think it was like jeans and t-shirt, just sort of like normal trainers, not like specific running trainers or anything. Yeah. Left her front door. I watched her for a while. No.
Followed her.
So, left her front door to the end of the garden, and then just started speed walking.
Really?
Like proper.
With moving her arms and moving her hips like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just out of nowhere.
Just straight off she goes. Good for her.
I guess if you are a speed walker, you can just train anytime, can't you? Like, you just walk
Go into the shops.
Speed walk there.
Yeah, speed walk there, training, win the Olympics. Easy.
So with that in mind...
Golf or volleyball?
I'm going to say volleyball.
You think volleyball?
Yeah.
You are incorrect.
Oh, no.
Speed walking in golf. No, just regular golf, apparently. But this was caveated by saying you have to carry your own clubs. If you don't, if someone else carries your clubs for you, it's like 10 calories. But if you carry the clubs, 391 calories per hour in golf. Whereas only 364 in volleyball.
Oh, that's close.
Very surprised that volleyball, like people are diving around and stuff in volleyball.
Yeah.
I wonder what level they took this at. Because I wouldn't be diving around in volleyball, but
if you just stood there for an hour.
Yeah. I mean, it's
boops off your head and accidentally goes back over.
Playing volleyball, aren't
I? One volley to me.
I am the winner. What do you mean 364 calories? I'm eating a Twix. Okay, same thing. Squash versus tennis.
Squash.
Ooh, it's gone in quick.
I'll go straight in there.
Yeah?
Squash is really energetic.
It is really energetic, isn't it? It's, again, very, very sweaty.
I feel like there's less downtime in squash as well.
It's really hectic. Like, you get no time to set yourself in squash. Again, if you're playing someone any good anyway. Like, the ball's just going constantly until the point's over.
This is also from my own experience. So it depends what level they're taking this from. It is easier to have a game...
recreational level.
Yeah, it's easier to have a game of recreational squash with two not very good players than it is tennis.
Yes, because there's no net. Tennis is so bad. If you're playing with somebody who can't get over the net, which I am one of them, I'm so bad at tennis. And it's just such a poor game because you have to go so far to go and pick the ball up.
Yeah.
Oh, so much effort.
But that in itself uses calories.
Yeah, walking to the net and back.
Do you have to carry your own balls?
I was going to say, does it matter if there's ball boys? Well,
I'm going squash.
You're going to stay with squash? Yeah. You're wrong. Again, tennis is higher impact or higher calorific burning than squash. I'm very surprised by that.
Cover more distance, I suppose.
In tennis, yeah. I wouldn't, again, I feel like there's more downtime, like you said, in tennis, like in between points, you have to reset positions. It's a lot further to go to reset your position.
The games are probably longer, though.
But this is per hour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would have thought squash.
An hour of squash, I would be crackered after an hour of squash. I'm very surprised, and it made me doubt this website, but apparently it's true. 637 calories per hour for squash, 728 for tennis. So quite a big differential. Okay, same again. Football or American football?
Per hour.
Per hour, calories per hour.
American football, that's what, 2 plays?
I was going to say, very much not professional standard, I don't think. Surely this has got to be if you're just like playing in the street or like on someone's garden where you're just like chucking it about, or like you could be playing a proper game but not like taking 5 minutes off to set your plays like they do in American football
for an advert.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just sitting there for 30 seconds looking at the sky. That touchdown was sponsored by Coke, so
yeah, it is important to leave ad breaks when you're playing backyard cricket. So
that's a difficult one. If you're playing on a full-size pitch, surely it's a huge difference depending on what position you play.
This is exactly what I thought.
And in American football especially.
Got to be average, I think. Like, average across all the positions. Because, like, goalkeeper in football isn't going to burn as many calories as
Manuel Neuer.
Well, that's true. He's got to run back from, like, the other half to get back and try and stop something. Yeah, I feel like goalkeepers aren't going to burn as many calories as a central midfielder, say.
Yeah. But I think a goalkeeper would burn more calories than, say, a defensive linebacker.
Linebacker?
Like one of the ones one of the fat ones.
One of the big fat guys, the line men, however they're called. Is that a linebacker? Is that the same thing?
I don't know.
No, I don't. Anyway, yeah,
the
big lads. But they're always fighting, constantly fighting. Every single play, they're up in each other's face, like pushing each other around. I reckon that's quite high energy.
Pushing?
Yeah. You try pushing something, see how much energy it takes.
I get, like, if they're, they're big lads, it's like pushing a car.
Like pushing a fridge around. Car.
I've seen them. Oh, yeah, okay.
Chevrolet at centre back.
My first thought before I was thinking, it depends what position you play. My first thought was American football because they're receivers.
Yes, the wide receivers they sprint as well, don't they? They sprint hard for short bursts of time. Whereas football players, I think,
they do a lot of walking around.
Soccer players, I didn't want to say soccer, but
you said it.
It's so easy. It's so much harder to talk about the two sports and compare them without saying it. There's a lot of walking, particularly if you're a centre forward. You watch them, like, as soon as the ball's given away, they're just walking. They're walking,
It's to my feet or not at all.
I'm not going and getting it.
So, I'm going to say American football.
American football. You're correct.
Hooray!
728 calories again for American football, same as tennis. Only 669 for traditional football. So yeah, that's why Roman is so fat. Back to sports stars. Johnny Wilkinson or Tom Daley?
Like nowadays?
No. When they were both playing.
Who burnt
the most calories?
The most.
Sorry. Not who burnt the most, who ate the most.
Who ate the most?
Yeah.
Surely, this sounds like a trick question. Surely it's Johnny Wilkinson. Surely.
He was big, wasn't he, Wilkinson?
Yeah.
Muscly. For a fly half especially, he was very muscular. Like, built.
Like, yeah, Tom
Daley's a big lad as well. Not like, you don't see him in his clothes very often. That's why you don't think he's as big.
I bet you don't. One of those websites you found.
TomDaleyPics.com.
You just estimated the number of calories he takes.
How many do I think you'd have eaten to look like that? No, you don't see him, because you see him like in his Speedos and stuff. It doesn't look as bulky, but he is muscular.
But you have to be quite lithe for diving.
You have to be strong as well. You have to be a lot stronger than you think, because the twisting and stuff is hard on your body.
Yeah.
But yes, rugby, you would imagine they would be more muscular, wouldn't you?
I'm gonna have to go with what I think is the more obvious answer, and that's Johnny Wilkinson.
You think Johnny Wilkinson? You're wrong. It's Tom Daley. Johnny Wilkinson only ate 3,020 calories a day.
Really?
Which is not a lot at all, is it? A lot of protein, apparently, in that diet. Not a lot of calories.
Just ate like 38 chickens.
Yeah, live. Just straight down the gullet. Not many people know that about him.
It burns a lot of calories as well.
Because you have to shit them out because you've got salmonella all the time.
You got to chase them like the Rocky film as well.
Go on.
You weren't meant to eat it.
Oh. Spitting the feathers out.
I'm spitting feathers here.
Tom Daley, 3,215.5 calories to the T.
And a half.
And a half. I don't know what that half calorie is. One M&M maybe. Okay. Number 7. Venus Williams or Jess Ennis?
That's really tough.
Venus Williams,
Ooh.
tennis player.
Oh, we've done a tennis player.
We did. Andy Murray.
What did he...
Will I tell you? Yeah, I'll tell you. Andy Murray had 5,500 calories a day.
That's definitely worth telling me, because I could have just gone back and listened to it and then answered.
You could, so saving the time for you stopping the recorder, rewinding it.
Oh, I'm going to say Jess Ennis.
You think Jess Ennis?
Yeah.
Did a lot of events since you're Jess Ennis, so
Yeah.
you'd think she would need the calories.
Good egg as well.
Good egg, yeah, very good egg. Didn't need the calories though.
No?
Not, like, definitely at less than us. 1,749 calories a day, Jess Ennis.
Barely get out of bed for that.
I don't think I could get out of bed on that. So I'd just be, no energy. I've got nothing. Venus Williams, 3,489 calories. So quite a lot for, like, women eat less in general. She, a good amount. But tennis players, it seems, are
Apparently so.
high calorie intakers. Interesting. Number 8, slightly different. Wayne Rooney eats 4,575 calories per minute? No, day, and is 83 kilograms. How long could he play baseball on one day's calorie intake?
So you have to think about how many calories does baseball burn per hour?
Yep.
So,
and then work out how many hours he could play for. So 4,575 calories.
4,500. I'm going to say baseball probably burns a little bit more than golf.
Yeah, so golf was 391 calories.
So let's say around 400 for baseball. Yep. 400 per hour.
Yeah.
So he could play for
before you give
hours.
Oh, I was going to say, before you give your answer, I want you to get it within an hour. And you're saying 10 and a half.
Yeah.
It is 10 hours. So nice. Very good. Very good. There's 455 calories for baseball. So you under-egged it a little bit, but you got there. That's very good. Yeah, 455 calories for baseball. Not that many, is it? Compared to, like, football and
do a lot of standing.
Yeah, it's not a very high impact game at all, baseball, is it? It's very short sprints.
Very short sprints if you sprint at all, because you might not
if
even. If
someone hits it hard, you're just going to walk the bases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Number 9, Ronda Rousey is an MMA and UFC champion, but she previously was a judoka. And she won bronze at the 2008 Olympics in judo.
How many people did she eat?
She eats 2,706 calories per day. And at 61 kilograms, how many hours of judo could she do in a day?
Well,
so 2,706 calories. She is 61 kilograms heavy, not calories heavy. That's weird. How many hours of judo could she do?
Judo is going to be quite intense.
Yeah.
For short periods of time.
Yeah.
But if you...
Again, grappling sport, high impact all the time in judo. You're doing something like
that.
And a lot of the time you're defending yourself.
I'm going to say per hour, judo...
Bear in mind, she is quite a bit lighter than the stats I gave you for the sports before.
Because
they were at 91.
Rooney. So does that mean it would burn less calories?
Yeah, you'd burn less calories. The less weight you have, the less calories you burn. Why generally women are advised to eat less, because their weight is generally less.
I think judo would still burn... Got to be at least 500 calories an hour. At least, maybe more.
At least.
2,700.
2,700, roughly.
So at Let's say 500.
Mm-hmm. Again, I want you to get it within an hour.
So that's 4.5 hours. I'm going to say 4 hours.
Very good. That's what I've got written down on the page, 4 hours. It's not exactly right, but it's rounded to the nearest hour. 691 calories per hour for judo at 61 kilograms. So comparing it to what I said, which was 91 kilograms, it's going to be very high. It's one of the highest impact sports you can do, judo. 4 hours. Very good.
Nice.
Very good.
Picked it up at the end.
Good mathing. You got one more to go. One more.
Oh.
But you're doing okay. How many have you got? You've got 5, I think. Yeah, you got 5 out of 9 so far. One more to bat above 500. The Rock and Michael Phelps are both known for epic cheat days, or legendary cheat days, as The Rock calls them. So they get fairly standard foods for a lot of times, but then would have days where they would just eat everything, literally everything they could find.
Yeah.
The Rock probably was eating rocks because anything he could find, he ran out of food. Who eats more on one of their cheat days? The Rock or Michael Phelps?
Whoa. Michael Phelps during like his training would eat like 12,000 calories a day anyway.
Yeah. That was like, this is what this comes from. From those, they weren't really cheat days, but they were big days. Yeah, epic days. That was in his like Olympic phase, wasn't it? Where he's like doing his really heavy Olympic training.
And I have been told of The Rock's cheat days. I have heard some of the things he's eating, and it's like 8 chickens, 4 pizzas.
Yeah. We had one breakfast. Of them was like 4 massive barbecue pepperoni pizzas for one meal. I was like, that is ridiculous. I would be sick.
So that alone could be as much as like 9,000 calories. Or 10,000, 2,500 calories each.
Yeah, I don't know. How much is a big pizza? It's got to be a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
2,500 is a lot, though. That's like a daily allowance for a regular person.
Yeah, I think a pizza probably is.
You reckon?
A really big
one. Like one big pizza, yeah.
Like Papa John's.
Yeah, one of those challenge ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get a sponsorship.
Sponsor me, Papa. We know you listen.
Or I'm going to say The Rock.
You think The Rock?
Yeah.
More? To bat more than 50%.
To be better than average.
He's done it. Better than average. He's going to wear it on a t-shirt forever.
Better than average.
The Rock, 15,692 calories in one of his cheat days. So many. That is just ridiculous. But to be fair to him, he would have 150 days in between cheat days. So he'd have 2 a year, effectively. And in those 150 days, he was eating very clean, like all protein.
Okay. I have a cheat day every week.
Yeah. So basically, you're like The Rock. You're like better than The Rock.
Yep.
Michael Phelps, 12,569 calories.
A mere.
Pales into insignificance, doesn't it? That was on his lead up to the 2012 Olympics. So, 6 out of 12. Not bad at all. I would say you are mildly hungry for success. They like their food in sports that cheered or booed, but who eats more or less, and who is hungry for success?